Now Lance wants to change him up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On play action, Lance. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 28. A good pick up there of 20.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Ready?
Now Lance on the option right.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Lance looking to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Steelers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Ultra, ultra. Yellow, blue. Claws red. Fuse, yellow. Red, cycle. Smack, red. Smack, smack. Cut, cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Ready, ready.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Shotgun now for Lance. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Strike two. Cross, 10. Practice, 6. Cut, cut.
On 1st down, Lance. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. Touchdown. Justin Ross. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Will Anderson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. On the ball, on the ball.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
You look at the Steeler defense.
They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. The Lance going to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Ready up. Set.
Right back to him on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Tuipulotu got in and dropped it. Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Play action. Now it's Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Hey, go steal. Steal, black. Green gap. Ready.
Throwing is Lance on third down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They throw right away, and that's complete on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Lance. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Black Ultra.
Lance to throw on second down here. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he is caught at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Steelers Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Sly on for the extra point.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Hustle.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got this to Williams, complete. He's to the 15.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
75 yards.
And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Set. Ready. Shot.
And Lance, he's going to change the play.
Check view. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here's Lance. That ball caught by Campbell.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hey, green. Cross red. You, yellow. Hut.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
From the gun, it's Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
2nd and 4.
It's Williams on the catch.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Dragon 60. 65 catch, 65. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
Come on.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. 69 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Throwing now is Lance. Completes it to Hardman. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Ready.
Mecole Hardman, 52 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Slide for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
This 2nd and 4.
19 Lions. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll set up to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they had that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
Ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back.
Set, ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 113 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and 4.
6, mega. Set.
Lance looking to throw it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Black shot. Hey.
In motion left, Hardman.
Steel, black. Green jack.
On first down, Lance.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it. And he loses the football a second time. Oh, that is well read on the backside. And he'll be met well behind the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Lance. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
Yeah, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mecole Hardman.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They go jet sweep here with Williams. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
19 tight. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Go! Third!
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Now Joey Slye for the point after.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Let's go now.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Here we go.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Ready, ready?
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.